Welcome to Prepping with Rusty Chris Ranch. Sorry, it's gonna be really noisy. Uh, Quite a bit of mess too. Been a busy day. But to ignore my mess. But anyways, I got a video for y'all today, and it is pickle, water glassing eggs with, water glassing eggs with water and pickling lime. Try to get everything out here in the open where y'all can see what y'all are gonna need. So I'm going to turn the camera around. So what we got a half-gallon jar. I believe is what these are. I believe they're a half-gallon. Anyways, you got a half-gallon jar. You want to make sure this is good. Where to make a good seal, you're gonna need pickling lime. This is right here is a fourth cup. It's an eighth a cup of pickling lime per 1 quart. Okay, so it's an eighth of a cup of pickling lime per quart of water, and you don't want to use tap water. You want to use probably, to be honest with you, would be like distilled water, but I use our well water, and then of course clean eggs. So like something like this, I'm not going to use that because it's got some stuff sturdy. But these clean eggs, you want the clean eggs that have no nonsense on them. And what we're going to do is, I guess we're going to start this process. My wife, she's busy doing. I was going to have her film this tonight, but she is doing homework for college. We want to try to stick these face pointy side down. Any of you that have chickens, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I guess most people do. Pay attention. There's a pointy side. This is the pointy side up here. So I'm going to point that down. You're going to want to try to point all those down. Sometimes they kind of flip over. Oh, there goes an egg. Oh well, it happens. I'll clean it up when I'm done. And if I do have like a spot, I'll just kind of rub it off. But just kind of go through like this. Put all these in here. Pointy side down, if you can. That'd be alright. Grab the clean ones. That's a big old egg right there. Sometimes you get double yolk eggs, which is neat. Just Easter egg or egg right there. We'll go ahead and fill this dude all the way up to the top. Sometimes you can set it 20 side down. That one's a little dirty. That one would be a refrigerator egg. Usually this takes so long because I got two hands. Trying to do it with one hand is kind of difficult. Sorry if I'm being a really bad cameraman right now. I apologize. But I bet you that's a 2 yolk egg right there. I put money on it. Trying to set these in here without letting them crack. It is very important not that you don't let these fall, because if you crack after you glass these, it'll go bad if you crack the eggs. So these eggs cannot be damaged in any way. Okay. Alright, we got that part done. See if I can turn this camera around and kind of see if we can do that. See if the camera stay like that. There we go. I'm gonna go get me some water. I'll be right back. And you just get you, like I said, a 1 quart per eighth a cup of lime. And to fill this all the way up to the top, over the top of those eggs, I do just a little bit over a quart. And I generally add little bit of extra lime. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to make sure. See what this does, this lime, there's a coat. See, when you do this, you cannot wash the eggs first. There's a film, I forget what it's called. You can look it up. But there's a film on these eggs when they're unwashed that you can actually leave these eggs out. Like you notice my eggs are on the counter. You can leave unwashed eggs on the counter for several weeks and they'll be perfectly fine. And you can still eat them. But once you put your eggs, you wash off that microbiome or whatever it is on the outside of the egg, and you put them in the fridge, they have to stay refrigerated. So when you are doing this, you need clean eggs, and you need to not wash them. Pointy side down. You fill them up to the top. You get 1 quart of water. 1 quart of water. I do just a tad bit more because the top egg needs to be completely submerged. And I've already got some lime that I've been using for a while now. You need so a fourth of a cup, so an eighth of a cup is going to be approximately a half of a fourth of a cup. Put that in your water. Find you. Oh, I lied to you. I didn't show you one thing. You're going to need a whisk to do this. You just whisk it up really good. Get this where you can see it. You just whisk it up really good. And just so y'all know, you're measuring this big old measuring cup that you get. The lime it's gonna build a lime scale on it. It's gonna have it's gonna stick to the glass. I guess you can find some kind of something to get it off there. I don't worry about it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's just like a film making crazy thing. Because that's all I use it for anyways. It just makes it up really, really good. And then this pickling lime, it just completely seals in the egg and it makes it good for up to anywhere between 18 months to 2 years. I mean, and the longer the eggs stay in it, the texture changes, the yolk changes, but they're still good to eat. But if you do have cracks or something, you'll see the cracks, you'll see the water around the eggs get funky, and you'll know. I need to add just a tad bit of water to that because you want it completely submerged. And that's it, man. And after what I do is I did forget one thing, a marker. Got something else. And you just write your date on there when you package them, bottled them, jarred them, whatever you want to call it. Today's the 8th, 24. That way, when you store these, as a prepper, you store them, put them up, you put your date on there, and you know about what the shelf life is. Then you know when, if the stuff that you put in there a while back, you go and eat that, and then the stuff with the newer dates on it, then you can eat that later. And, the stuff that's older, eat it first. Anyways, that's how you water glass eggs. Thank you. There it goes. Thank you for visiting Prepping with Rustic Rooster Ranch. I'm sorry for the poor video quality. Anyways, I pray this blesses you. I pray it helps you in your prepping adventures. And pray you learn something. Love y'all. Pray y'all have a good night. Bye.